Step into the captivating realm of Opus Dei, an intriguing Catholic organization with a century-long aura of secrecy. Its members are recognized for their unwavering faith, strict adherence to Catholic principles, and deep connections to the Vatican. But what's the real story behind this group? Why is it such a massive and influential presence? In this video, we'll dig into Opus Dei's history and customs, and shed light on the various rumors and claims about it, so stick with us till the end. Chapter 1: Historical Background. Opus Dei's roots can be traced back to Spain in the early 20th century. Opus Dei is often referred to as the hidden hand of the Catholic Church. The organization is known for its secrecy and its ability to operate behind the scenes. José María Escriva, a Spanish priest, founded Opus Dei on October 2, 1928, during a time of social and political upheaval in the country. The organization's mission was to promote the idea that sanctity and holiness could be achieved through ordinary work and daily life, not just within the walls of a monastery or convent. Escriva's ideas were very different from traditional Catholic spirituality, which often highlighted a clear separation between the holy and the everyday. Opus Dei tried to fill this gap by encouraging its members to purify their daily activities regardless of their profession, and to view their work as a means of serving God. Chapter 2: The Structure and Activities of Opus Dei. Opus Dei is known for its secretive and hierarchical structure. It is divided into three main types of members: supernumeraries, associates, and numeraries. Numeraries are thought to be the most dedicated and important members of Opus Dei. They fully embrace the organization's principles and way of life, often living in Opus Dei centers or residences. Numeraries promise to be single and don't want to get married or have relationships. They see this promise as a way to serve God for the rest of their lives. Even though numeraries don't get married, they usually have jobs outside of Opus Dei. With these jobs, they can make money for themselves and the organization. Opus Dei promotes the sanctification of work, which means that members see their jobs as ways to serve God and spread their religious messages in the world outside of religion. Numeraries often donate a significant portion of their earnings to Opus Dei. This financial help keeps the organization going and lets it keep doing its work and grow. Numeraries have a strict daily schedule that includes self-discipline, sacrifice, prayer, and spiritual reflection. This is all done as a way to clean themselves. Their lives are very structured, and their religious duties and work keep them busy. Associates are part-time members of Opus Dei who lead more conventional secular lives compared to numeraries. Associates can get married, have kids, and live a normal family life. In this way, they're different from the numeraries who have promised to be celibate. Associates give money to Opus Dei. They usually give a portion of their income to the group. This donation helps Opus Dei pay for its activities and projects. Associates live normal lives, but they participate in Opus Dei's spiritual activities in different ways. Some ways to do this are to go on spiritual retreats, meet regularly with Opus Dei members, or use parts of Opus Dei's teachings in their everyday lives. Associates want to apply Opus Dei's teachings to their everyday lives with a focus on making work and daily tasks holy. It's not just monastic practices that they believe in, they also think that being holy can be reached by taking care of their family and work obligations. Supernumeraries represent a specific category of Opus Dei membership and have characteristics that set them apart. Supernumeraries are married individuals with families. They don't have to be celibate like numeraries do, and they live normal family lives like getting married and having kids. Supernumeraries take part in the spiritual activities and practices of Opus Dei. Some of the most important things that Opus Dei teaches are daily Mass, prayer, reciting the Rosary, and spiritual direction. Like associates, supernumeraries try to live their daily lives in line with Opus Dei's teachings. If you are a devout Catholic, they think that you can be married and take care of your family. In this way, they hope to make their everyday actions more holy. The main idea behind Opus Dei is called the sanctification of work. Members are encouraged to view their daily activities as opportunities for holiness and to incorporate prayer and spiritual reflection into their routine. Opus Dei also runs many educational and charitable projects around the world, such as schools, universities, and charitable organizations. The goal of these institutions is to spread its teachings and have an effect on many parts of society. Chapter 3: Controversies surrounding Opus Dei. Opus Dei, although having a devoted following and helping many people, has been involved in controversy for a number of reasons. One of the most prominent controversies surrounding Opus Dei is its perceived secrecy and lack of transparency. Opus Dei's activities and inner workings are not well understood, which leads to suspicions of hidden goals. Critics say that this culture of secrecy makes it easy for people to make up stories about the group's real goals and activities. There are questions regarding the organization's credibility and accountability as a result of its reluctance to disclose information regarding its membership, finances, and decision-making procedures. In a time of greater openness and transparency, Opus Dei's reluctance to provide details about its activities has stoked mistrust and prompted inquiries about its objectives. Allegations have been made against Opus Dei for allegedly employing misleading techniques in their attempts to attract and retain members, especially when it comes to children and vulnerable adults. Critics and former members of the group say that it uses unfair pressure, manipulation, and even undue influence to get new members and keep old ones. Some have called this approach love bombing, where prospective recruits are pampered and showered with love to make them feel unique and important. People who have become more involved may feel compelled to stay because of the relationships they have made on a personal level. Some people say that this strategy can be used to control people's emotions, which makes it hard for members to leave or question the group's actions. Some people disagree about how much Opus Dei affects the Catholic Church. Some see it as a good thing that helps people become more holy and spiritual, while others worry that it has too much power or control over some parts of the Church's hierarchy. Opus Dei supporters say that the group has done a great job of bringing attention to the universal call of holiness and inspiring Catholics to strive for holiness in their daily lives. They say that the organization's influence has made the Catholic community more spiritually involved. Critics, on the other hand, say that Opus Dei's close ties to powerful clergy and ability to choose bishops and cardinals can cause an imbalance of power and too much concentration of power in the Church. There have been claims that Opus Dei has political power because it is linked to politicians and political movements in several countries. Some people say that the group has political power behind the scenes, which makes people worry about the separation of church and state and the democratic process. Members of Opus Dei have sometimes worked as advisors for political leaders or been a part of conservative political movements. Opus Dei says that any political activity is done by individuals and not on behalf of the group, but people still think that Opus Dei has a hand in politics. Some people say that when a group with strong religious ties works with political leaders, it makes it harder to tell the difference between religion and politics, which could go against the ideas of religious neutrality and secular government. Chapter 4: Influence on Historical Events. The Opus Dei group has had a big impact on history, which has caused a lot of debate. This is often because how deeply involved it is in the Catholic Church and in society as a whole. One of the most significant historical events associated with Opus Dei is the canonization of its founder, Saint Josemaria Escriva, in 1992. Canonization is a very careful process that involves recognizing a person's saintly qualities and the miracles that are said to have happened because of their prayers. The canonization of Saint Josemaria Escriva made him a saint and confirmed his teachings and Opus Dei's mission. This event in history made Opus Dei's position in the Catholic Church stronger. The canonization of its founder was like a stamp of approval, giving the group's teachings and practices more weight. It also made Opus Dei members more devoted and encouraged others to learn more about the spirituality that Saint Josemaria promoted. The effect that Opus Dei has had on culture and education is another way that it has left a big mark on history. So, what is the Opus Dei really? Is it a force for good in the world or a dangerous and secretive organization? That's up to you to decide, but one thing is for sure, the Opus Dei is one of the most controversial organizations in the Catholic Church. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.